Hi, welcome to this lesson. So we're going to continue on with our numbers. So let's look at doing arithmetic operations on strings and numbers. Okay, you already know that if you use the plus operator with strings and numbers, then it'll automatically be considered as a concatenation operation, and it'll just concatenate those two strings. You remember that, right? Let me just refresh your memory so you see how that works. So if I do it like let a is equal to hello plus 10 like this, what am I going to get? I'll just quickly refresh everything. Okay, see, I'm getting hello, and immediately after that a 10. So this is not an addition operator. On the other hand, if I say 10 plus hello like this, what am I going to get? 10 hello. See, that's what I'm getting. But if I give 10 plus 20 plus hello, what's gonna happen? I'm getting 30 hello and not 10, 20 hello. That's because at the start it executes everything. The browser executes everything from left to right. So as long as it's in this particular part, it thinks it's actually a mathematical operation. Only when it gets to here does it know that it's a string concatenation. So it does add these two up, and after that it concatenates. Okay, but if I add a 10 after that, what am I gonna get? 30 hello 10, and that's because after it gets to a string, everything is concatenation. So this will also be converted to a string, and there won't be any addition happening in here. So what if it's like this? 10 plus 20, hello plus 10 plus 20. It's going to be hello 10 20 because hey, it's encountered the string here, so everything is considered as a concatenation operation. So everything is going to be converted into a string after that. All right, so finally, what if I do something like this? Okay, so basically what I'm doing is, all of these are numbers and this is a number inside a string. What happens if I do it like that? Well, I'm getting 60, 40 because as far as it's here, okay, it's going to be 60, that's fine. It's going to just keep adding it. But when it comes to 40, it does not exactly change the number, change the string into a number. There's no type conversion happening, so it's still going to be just a string, the string 40. So this is going to be added up to 60, and this will be string 40. So this will be this addition is going to be converted to a string. So 60 is going to be converted to a string, and then it's going to be concatenated with the string 40. Okay, so that's the plus operator. So if you try to use the plus operator on strings or numbers, the strings are always going to be favored. It's always going to, probably most of the time, it's probably going to be going to end up in concatenation unless the numbers are encountered first like this. Okay, but even then, once the string is encountered, it's just going to be concatenation. There's going to be no type conversion. So no type conversion with the plus operator. Okay, so that's how that works. But this problem only occurs with the addition operator, only with the plus operator. Let's look at the other operators. What happens if you use the multiplication operator, the minus operator, or the division operator, or any other operator, modulus operator, or exponentiation operator, any of those operators? What happens then? Let's look at a couple of examples. Yeah. So what if I do it like 10 into string 20? What happens then? Let's do a console.log. Wait, I'm getting a 200. That's actually a mathematical operation. 10 into 20. It's doing 10 into 20 here. What if I do something like 30 minus 20, like this? Okay. I'm getting a 10. Again, it's doing a mathematical operation on a number and a string for minus. Okay. What if it's like this? Divided by string 10. So 30 divided by string 10. What happens then? I'm getting a 3. So again, a mathematical operation, proper mathematical operation. If I do 30 modulus 4 or something like that, but string 4, I'm getting a 2. which is exactly what happens if you did it with number 4 and not string 4. And if I do exponentiation, 2 exponentiated with 4, but string 4, I'm getting a 16. See, it works perfectly except for your plus operator, which leads to string concatenation. Every other operator, when done with both number and string, as long as the string has only a number, okay, as long as the string only has a number, it works perfectly. It does a calculation, okay, it's perfect. So in these instances, your browser looks at the operator, it only looks at these operators, okay, and it automatically converts these strings to numbers to make the calculations possible, okay. But the plus operator does not work when a string is present. That's because the browser automatically considers the plus operator as a string concatenation operator and not as the addition operator in the presence of a string. Okay, so that's how that works. But in any of these above examples that we just looked at, it worked because the string converted the numbers, the strings into numbers. Okay, and the conversion was possible because these were actually numbers. We had a 20, we had a 10. All of these were just numbers, they weren't letters. So it made sense to convert them. If you convert this into a number, you get the number 10. Okay, so that's why this was possible. But what if there were letters in here? What if instead of this, I'm getting 2 into hello like this? What am I going to get in my result? There you go. I'm getting a NaN, not a number. So if you do it like this, I'm going to get a NaN, which means not a number, like this. So that still makes sense. NaN is a type of number, though it does not have any value at all, because you can't really perform calculations with numbers and letters, right? You can't do that. So if your browser encounters a string of letters rather than numbers, and there's any other mathematical operation than the plus operator, then, well, it's going to return a NaN in here. That's fine, because if you look for the type of NaN, you're going to get a number, because it is a number. It just does not have any value in JavaScript, but it is a number. Okay, so that's that. All right. So now that we've looked at NaN, I want to talk to you about a predefined method a number method in JavaScript, one that we can use to find if something is NaN. Okay, so it's called the isNaN method. Okay, inside of it, you can give the operation or variable or number like that. Okay. So this is how this method works. Let me show you. It returns a true or false. Okay, it returns either a true or a false. And so isNaN, inside of it, you can give something like hello, like this. And if you look at your, see, it gives you true, because what it does is, if it encounters a string, it converts that into a number. Now if you convert hello into a number, you're gonna get NaN, right? So isNaN is true. Now if on the other hand I give 4 like this, I'm gonna get a false, because it's going to convert this string into a number and you're gonna get the number 4. So that's not NaN at all. If I look for A, which is 2 into hello, what am I going to get? I'm going to get a true, because that is NaN, right? So if it was a normal operation like this, or an operation like this maybe, what am I going to get? I'm going to get a false, because this is not NaN. I'm going to get the result 8 from this, so that's not NaN at all. So that's that. You can check directly as well. So what is 2 into 10? Is 2 into 10 NaN? Nope, it's not. It's a number. Okay, and similarly, all of these spaces are just for design purposes, just for readability, and these they're not compulsory. Okay, so I want to tell that. So if you know a variable that has NaN in a mathematical operation, the result will also be NaN. Okay, so for example, right now A, right? A has, if you give a hello in here, you know that this is NaN, right? So if you use that in another operation, okay, if you get B like this, and if it's a proper operation, proper mathematical operation, but if you use A and B in another operation like this, so if I give A plus B like this, while A is NaN, even though B is a proper number, if A is NaN, what's the result going to be? If I look for C in here, what am I gonna get? See, I'm still going to get a NaN, because once one part of the operation has NaN in it, the rest of the entire result is going to be NaN. Okay, so it's sticky. NaN is sticky like that. Okay, but on the other hand, if one of these is actually a string rather than being a number, if this is actually a string and we use the plus operation like this, if this was a string and if this was NaN, and if this was a string, what would happen then? Let me see. If I refresh, I'm gonna get NaN hello, because in that case, since we are concatenating NaN with a string, it'll convert NaN into a string as well. So NaN hello. So it'll be NaN the string and then immediately followed by hello. Alright, so that's it for this particular lesson. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.